does happen to us too. And that's important to keep in mind. On behalf of myself and the estimated 42 million plus adult survivors of child sexual abuse in the United States, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming out today. I stand here today to say for the first time in a public setting that I am a survivor of child sexual abuse, and I'm proud to say that I can tell you that with power in my voice. The shame and guilt and fear that I carried around for so many years since my abuse occurred at age 11 is on its way out, and I'm shutting the door for good. If you knew me in high school or college or beyond, you never would have known that anything was wrong. I knew how to hide my pain well. I masked it by acting out. People thought I was funny. I drank a lot. I was depressed a lot. Some of the things I thought were true about myself: I'm inferior, I'm worthless, I'm unlovable, I'm unattractive. From the time he abused me, my older brother instilled a fear in me so deep that I believed with all my heart that if anyone ever found out what he did to me, he'd kill me in a heartbeat. And I carried his shame and his guilt about what he had done to me for far too long. That's why it took me 14 years to tell a single soul, and 4 more to start getting professional help. But I did. I just couldn't go on living the way I was living. Once I began to face my stifling fears, I started down a path that has been fulfilling and rewarding, and has enabled me to slowly unravel the lies I believed about myself for so many years. The path has not been easy, but I have never regretted my decision to finally get the help I needed. It has been so worth it. If you've been a victim of sexual assault, and some of what I am saying is resonating with you, there is help available. You're not in this alone. If you're ready to get help and you so choose, you will not regret it. As you may know, the Sexual Assault and Crime Victims Assistance Program right here at Samaritan Hospital provides free preventive and supportive services that are designed to help survivors of sexual assault deal with the trauma that has occurred and move on to enjoy happy, healthy, and productive lives. I thank them so much for what they do, putting out events like this to get the word out to survivors that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We still have a lot of work to do and a long way to go. We haven't yet learned from Penn State and Boy Scouts and the church and Horace Mann and all the other tragedies that have been uncovered in recent years with respect to sexual assault. And the only way we're going to stop it is to be able to talk about it, educate folks about it, and hold people who are responsible accountable for their actions. You are here to do your part, I know, and I thank you for that. If you need some ideas about what you can do specifically, you can come talk to me after the event. Together we will make huge strides and end this thing. According to Darkness to Light, 1 in 4 women and 1 in 6 men in this country were sexually abused before age 18. And that trend continues today. More than 90% of abusers of children are people that they know, love, and trust. My case was no different. I know it's so hard for others to believe your story when that's the case. These abusers know what they're doing. They know how to behave in public and within our own families to remain undetected. And that's the only way they can be successful. So let's put an end to it now and believe and support your loved ones who tell you something awful has been done to them by someone you might think is incapable. You have no way of knowing that unless you're in their presence 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we both know that's impossible. And let's stop blaming the victim. We re-traumatize them every time we do. Let's put the blame where it belongs, with those who commit these atrocities, no matter who they are. As Albert Einstein once said, the world is a dangerous place, not because of people who are evil, but because of people who don't do anything about it. Well, we're here today to send the message that we will not be intimidated by evil, whether it's overt or covert or somewhere in between. I am honored to be standing up here today because I know you're all here to do something about it. It's people like you who have inspired me and given me the courage to speak out and show my face, even though it's uncomfortable and it's hard. So get those heels on. Get pumped Get walking, and let's work together to end sexual assault.